So hey guys, welcome to another video, and today it's gonna be Tribes Ascent! Yes! You have no idea how happy I am that this game got an update. So first of all, what is Tribes Ascent? Well, it's a fast-paced first-person shooter. The main game mode is capture the flag, and most of the weapons are not hit scan. I think there is like one hit scan weapon for each weight class, so light, medium and heavy, and it's sort of just a sidearm pistol that's good for finishing off fat dudes that flew away with a little bit of health. For anything else, they're awful and you should avoid using them. Even the LMGs and SMGs have projectiles that have travel time, so you have to lead the target even if you're using one of those. And the best weapons in the game are explosive-based weapons, whether it is the iconic spin fuser, sort of a rocket launcher of sorts, or different variations of it, like the blink fuser or twin fuser, or the thumpers and, bolt launchers and arbalests and stuff like that. Now there is one thing that makes this game very different. Look at this dude. Zoom! And he's gone. This dude just picked up the flag and he was going at a speed of about 150 Sanics, which is a community-made measurement of speed, which is a reference to Sonic. And 1 Sanic is equal to approximately 1 kilometer per hour. So this dude was going about 150 kilometers per hour while picking up the flag. And you know what the crazy thing about that is? He was actually going really slow. 150 Sanics while picking up the flag is a decent amount of speed, but usually you want to pick up the flag while going at the speed of at least 250 Sanics. Yes, you want to pick up the flag while flying at the speed of at least 250 kilometers per hour. That's how awesome this game is. And by the way, 250 kilometers per hour is approximately 155 miles per hour. Now there are two things that help you achieve such ludicrous speed. There are jetpacks and skis. So when you hold spacebar by default, you will deploy a pair of energy skis that allow you to ski on the terrain and speed up while going downhill. But they also slow you down while going uphill. And when you hold the right mouse button, you will use your jetpack. Now the way to get a lot of speed is basically ski down a hill, then jetpack up onto another one, ski down, jetpack up, ski down, jetpack up, until you've either reached the flag or you've reached your destination. Now, very good players, especially flag cappers or flag chasers, will use something that's referred to as routes. Basically a series of downhill slopes that lead from the spawn point to the enemy flag and back to your flag, and they allow you to get up to ludicrous speed. And if you want to be a flag capper in this game, you need to know at least one route, because without them, you're gonna get killed. Alright, if you're not going fast enough, people are gonna catch up to you, and they have explosive weapons. They're gonna blow you up. So what happened with this game? Well, the developer, hi-rez, they screwed up. They didn't support the competitive scene, there was no good spectator mode, there was a lot of cheating going on during tournaments, and as a result of that, the competitive scene died out. And that's a big problem when you have a multiplayer shooter that's really hard to get into. Now on top of that, they also released overpowered weapons that were ridiculously hard to obtain without paying money, over and over and over again, and when people bought them, after a few days they nerfed them, and that pissed a lot of people off. And finally they just abandoned the game in favor of Smite. But suddenly, out of nowhere, they were like, okay, we made enough money with Smite, we can support Tribes Ascent again, have a patch. And this patch changed pretty much the entire game and made it like 100 times better. So they removed the class system completely, so you no longer have Pathfinder, Sentinel, Infiltrator, Soldier, Raider, Technician, Juggernaut, Brute and Doomringer. You just have light, medium and heavy. And this is good for both new players and veterans, because if you're a new player, you don't have to worry about, well, am I gonna like at least one of the 9 classes? What if I don't like any of them? And if you're a veteran, you can specialize yourself to be more effective at what you want to do, whether it is flag defense, flag capping, defense disruption, generator disruption, or whatever you want to do. Although there are still some restrictions, but thankfully most of them make sense. For instance, if you're a light class, you cannot carry a sniper rifle and a thrust pack on the same loadout, which makes sense. Another pretty big change was adding one more weapon slot for each loadout, so instead of carrying around 2 weapons, you can now carry 3. And this is amazing if you want to use one of the utility-based weapons, like the repair gun, which I'm using in this footage. Because previously I would have the thumper and the repair gun, so I would be really bad at long-range engagements. But now I can have the thumper, which is really good for short to mid-range engagements. Then I can have the eagle pistol, or whatever it's called, which is really good for long-range engagements. And I can still repair the turrets, the radar and the generator with the repair gun. They also added a bunch of new maps, but I haven't played them too much, so I don't really want to talk about them yet. Now, I was talking about how you can fly around, going 250 kilometers per hour, yet I'm sitting in my base and I'm babysitting turrets. So what's going on here? well, getting back into the game, or getting into the game in general, is kind of difficult. When you first start playing, the game will throw you into the newbie bracket where no one can hit a damn thing and everyone's having fun because it's nice and new, and you're not dying that much. Maybe you will hit a dude every now and then. But after a while, it will put you into the normal bracket and you can no longer play in the newbie bracket. And it will also give you a bottle of lube and tell you to prepare your anus because it's about to get destroyed over and over and over again for about 10 hours. And it's no different when you log in for the first time after a long time of not playing. It's like, oh, you've logged in for the first time in like 9 months? Here, have a bottle of lube. So I thought it would be better to play a relatively stationary role with a weapon that I really like and I'm kind of decent with, which is the thumper. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get any cool looking airmails in this match, which is hitting someone with the bolt launcher or the thumper mid-air. But I did get 2 very nice mid-air melee kills, which I was very happy about. Now, should you try Tribes Ascend? Yes, it's on Steam and it's free to play, so there is really no reason why you should not try it out. And the link to it will be in the description below this video. And that's pretty much it, so I thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.